Hey everybody, this is Darkslayer, and you are watching Darkslayer TV. You are watching a best of 5 between Millennium's LaLush and ESCGoOdy. At the bottom left of Xel'Naga Caverns, we do have our red Zerg LaLush. At the top right, we have our purple Terran ESCGoOdy. If you guys have not been to Darkslayer TV, please head over to youtube.com/Darkslayer TV please subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a lot more StarCraft 2 casts, along with a lot of game playthroughs, all kinds of good stuff. Hopefully get into the Diablo 3 beta, maybe get some Guild Wars 2 action. And back to the game, we do see that the supply depot is going down for GoOdy on 10 supply. Insanely standard, you know, walling off versus Zerg. And I almost wonder if we're going to see that same economic harassment in this third game. It is 2-0 right now in GoOdy's favor. This could be match point if GoOdy does win this engagement. We do see that the Overlord is flying up and the SCV will pass it. We do see that LaLush is going to go with a drone scout along with that Overlord scout. And GoOdy actually placing an engineering bay in the natural for LaLush, once again causing as much economic harassment as possible. I mean, from the very start, this drone is not going to be able to get that hatchery down. And I wonder if GoOdy is going to let this finish. If he does let it finish, he obviously cannot cancel it. He can't get the resources back from that. However, no, he does almost let it finish. And just causing more problems for LaLush. We do see that he does have one extractor down, and the spawning pole is just now halfway completed. In ESC's GoOdy base, we do see that the barracks is almost completed. We do see that the refinery did go down after the barracks on about 15 supply. And we do see that this SCV is chasing this drone away. He doesn't want it in his base, seeing what any tech he might be going. And here we go, a fist fight right here in the middle of Xel'Naga Caverns, and the SCV does win. The drone is pulled off. The engineering base still lives for ESC's GoOdy, sitting in LaLush's natural. However, we do have Zerglings on the way and a Queen to wrap up that engineering bay, get that killed as fast as possible so that LaLush can go in here and get his natural going, get that fully saturated, get that money pumping. We do now have a Marine here on guard at the wall, but he does have a hole in it. He needs to raise that, so there are no Zergling run-bys or anything crazy like that. Zerglings are now pecking away at this engineering bay. We will watch to see if GoOdy does cancel it. He needs to cancel it so he can get the resources back. The health is dropping. It's reaching about 150, dropping very rapidly. And he does with 44 HP, making it stay there as long as possible in that natural, coming up on 23 supply, almost 5 minutes into the game. A very, very late natural, obviously, for LaLush. He does have the metabolic boost coming up. It's about halfway completed. Back over in ESC's GoOdy's base, we do see that there is a factory down, almost completed for GoOdy. He also has a bunker on the way up to protect from any of the Zergling harassment, make sure there's no road trushes, all that kinds of good stuff. The Overlord is coming in the south side of his base, going to be flying in here to see what it can see, and it will see that the starport is down for GoOdy. He just now has that completed, and we do have a Roach Warren on the way for LaLush. And is starting that creep spread down here. As you can see, going to connect the creep between these two bases so the queens can get access to both bases much quicker, because as you can see, these queens do not move very fast without creep. Over in GoOdy's base, we do see that there is a tech lab going down on that factory. I almost wonder if he's going to switch that starport out. The Hellion is making its way down the map right now as the Zergling comes to come over here to see what it can see. But the wall off is there. Now this Hellion's going to be chasing this Zergling away from the Xel'Naga. He doesn't want LaLush to have that kind of map control. Back over in GoOdy's base, we do see that the tech lab was for the starport, and this Overlord will get killed. Bad positioning and great positioning from GoOdy right there. Bad positioning from LaLush. Metabolic boost is complete, and as we can see, we actually have Banshees on the way for GoOdy right now. He even has that cloak coming up. That's what that tech lab was for. We do see that more roaches are on the way for LaLush right now, and has a really nice wall off right here with 2 roaches to prevent any of those Hellions from getting in and causing harassment. That great harassment that we know GoOdy is known for. Hellion drops, Banshees, all kinds of excellent economic harassment coming from GoOdy. And we do see a Hellion now going around that natural, making sure it cleaned up all the Zerglings. It doesn't want those things sitting around, preventing your expansions, snatching your people up. Once again, chasing away another Zergling from a Xel'Naga, because he doesn't want LaLush. He doesn't want the LaLush to have that vision. However, nice surround with these Zerglings. Will he get it killed? No, because there is another Hellion showing up to barbecue these Lings. And there you go. He now has both Xel'Nagas. However, he does call it off because he does want to get these Lings killed. However, a nice surround on that left Hellion. The left Hellion does go down, and this one only has 10 HP. Will it survive going around this corner? No, it will not. The Lings do peck it off. Both Hellions did go down. There is now a Banshee on the field. Cloaking is done. That's the second Banshee, and there they go. They are off to cause as much havoc on LaLush as possible. We do see that the command center is down now at 8 minutes and 40 seconds into the game on 54 supply. The Banshees are streaming their way down the map with that cloak to go down here and see as much damage as they can cause. But LaLush is aware that the starport was on the way and has that evolution chamber down. Going to be doing some spore crawlers. This Overlord will see the 2 Banshees, and how will LaLush react to this? He does call the drones off from the natural and sends those queens in. However, the cloak is completed. We do see that the Banshees are going to start sniping away at these drones and queens, trying to get them as killed off as possible. One queen will go down, and there's a spore crawler. He's now focusing firing on it. He does not want that to complete, otherwise these Banshees will have to be called off. And there you go, going to start sniping away at this queen. Will the queen die? Looks like it will. 1 HP. No! With 1 HP, this queen survives, and the Banshees are now sniping away at these drones, killing off as many drones as possible. In the workers killed tab, we can see he is up to 9 workers killed. To LaLush's only 1 worker killed. And GoOdy, once again, just causing all kinds of problems. Not even going to start sniping away at this hatchery, switching over to the spawning pool. And here we go. Queens, once again, going to be trying to come up here and kill off that Banshee. However, great micro does keep this Banshee alive. The queen goes down. Once again, focus firing that hatchery, trying to get it killed. Another queen making its way up here. However, 2 Banshees will always kill 1, especially when you can micro as well as GoOdy, keeping that Banshee alive. The spore crawler is now making its way up the ramp, going to be trying to take out these Banshees. However, a 3rd Banshee has arrived and is going to help start taking out all this tech, all this hatcheries for LaLush. Now GoOdy sniping away at the hatchery again as the spore crawler moves closer. Going to be trying to go and take out these Banshees. And 4th Banshee has arrived. There are now 4 Banshees here. However, 1 Banshee does go down. The queen gets the kill. Now these queens are trying to snipe away at this Banshee. Now it's sitting on all these Banshees are on low HP except for 1 sitting at almost full. The hatchery did go down and loses another queen. And there's the queen with 1 HP. Finally does go down. So many queens have been killed in this engagement. Now he's going to start focusing down that Roach Warren. And LaLush not looking very good right now because GoOdy with the +1 armor and weapon 4 vehicles right now. And he's going to start building 5 Mutalisks, but I don't know if it will be enough because as you can see the Roach Warren is down. Now he's going to start sniping away at that spawning pool. Queens are going to come up here, try to get a shot off. Does do a transfuse, getting that Queen's health back up. Muta's now spawning, gonna go over here and start trying to take out these Banshees. This Banshee left as bait while these 2 try to fly away. This Banshee has ran out of energy, and this one is so close. Will they survive? It doesn't look like it. They're gonna try to do a split. He should split anyways. 1 Banshee does go down. This Banshee trying to fly away. However, LaLush knows it's got to be low on energy, doing everything he can to make sure that Banshee does die. Poor Banshee, 0 energy, and does go down. Back over at GoOdy's base, we do see Thors are on the way. He's building missile turrets over here in the natural to make sure those mutas don't do anything. And LaLush getting that main back up and going, getting that hatchery built. And we do see that the evolution chamber is losing health because it does not have the creep. And the mutas are causing harassment up here, trying to kill off as many SCVs as possible, trying to get that economic lead back in LaLush's favor. However, GoOdy just so good at the economic harassment with well-placed turrets and a Viking on the field. And he doesn't want to be caught out of place with those mules, because there is indeed a Thor on the field, summoning all these mules right in front of LaLush's face. Because I think GoOdy does know that it's pointless at this point for LaLush to even try. He knows the game is pretty much over. Back over in LaLush's base, we do see that he isn't turning that Spire into a Greater Spire yet, because the lair was killed. We do see that the lair was remade in LaLush's natural. We do see that the infestation pit is on the way, though, going to be trying to get that hive tech, and we do see that these Mews are still causing harassment, trying to kill off that tech lab. However, the Marines did move in to intercept, and a well-placed turret is going to keep these Mulisks from doing any more harassment in GoOdy's base. We do see that another Thor is on the way for GoOdy, going to be almost completed here, going to be moving its way out onto the field. Back over in LaLush's base, we do see some more units are streaming their way up the map, going to be trying to take out these destructible rocks to get that gold expand, and the passaging glands and the roach speed are on the way for LaLush. However, interesting that he would continue to upgrade those roaches, knowing there are banshees on the field. And GoOdy with a bit of a move out right here, even getting that infernal pre-igniter for the few Hellions that he does have, making his way down the map, going to start pecking away at these Zerglings, who are told to attack the rocks and did die because they did not switch to attack the Marines or run away. Nice scan from GoOdy to make sure to get the best positioning for his units as possible. And here it goes. The siege tank is sieging up, but the spine crawlers were told to move back. They don't want to be hit by that siege tank. And here goes a bit of an engagement. The roaches are being to be called off, and spine crawlers just trying to burrow, but they can't because there's too many Marines. One does go down. The other one was told to cancel and move to the left. Now these Marines are going to start focusing down this spore crawler to save that Viking and Banshee from getting shot out. And LaLush does not have an army to fight this right now. There's just too many Marines and everything. However, nice fungal growth from those infestors, and without the riot shields, all these Marines will go down. It looks like LaLush will be able to hold this for the time being. However, nice spread from GoOdy did keep some of those Marines alive. However, the roaches are going to come in here and clean the rest of this up. However, without losing a lot of roaches in the process, with all these Thors single targeting down these roaches, I mean, GoOdy is just streaming more and more units down the map. I don't know if LaLush is going to be able to hold this or not. And there goes the lair once again, losing another hatchery. This is not good. We are now looking at a 2-base Terran versus a 1-base Zerg, and that is a situation you never want to be in. You almost never even want to see a 2-base Zerg versus a 2-base Terran, and that's what we're seeing previously. And the Spire did go down. This roach is going to start trying to take out this Hellion, but it's just not going to be enough. LaLush right now just does not have an army. It's 101 supply to LaLush's 87 supply, and as you can see, these roaches and festers are making their way up the map. Going to be seeing if they can get GoOdy to call off his forces. However, GoOdy does have some units left in his base. This siege tank going to start firing away. Another siege tank is spread away, so that way, in case these roaches do close in, there will be a siege fire on them no matter what. These roaches are going to start trying to kill everything they can with a nice fungal on the SCVs. This command center was never rally pointed. All these SCVs are just sitting there, finally being told to work. These infestors are going to start making their way up behind the mineral line, but they are going to be caught off guard and surrounded by SCVs. Going to start summoning some infested Terran to try to kill off some of the SCVs, but I don't think it's enough, because if we look back at the base, LaLush is just now finally killing off this attack, losing everything that was in his natural, and just being even put more behind. And as you can see, even summoning mules to try to keep those Thors alive wasn't enough, however, and there you go. The natural is being made for LaLush again. And we do see a Hellion Scout going around, making sure that LaLush has not taken a ninja expand. I'm going to go down here, make sure the third was not made. Going around, just seeing what this Hellion can see. We do see that the Mutalisks are still sitting over here on the side of the map. I almost wonder if LaLush has forgot he has them. 2 more Banshees on their way down the map. And that looks like it might be the GG from LaLush, because LaLush never giving a GG this entire thing. It looks like GoOdy will take this best of 5, 3-0 from LaLush. However, LaLush has not left the game yet. However, the Banshees are going to start sniping away at this hatchery, and LaLush has nothing to counter it. Like, GoOdy just dominating these games, proving that he is the best player out of these two. Gonna start sniping away at these drones, just wanting LaLush to leave the game. These Banshees are having their way with the drones, and there you go. LaLush does leave the game, and GoOdy takes his best of 5.